Hi all, here's a game called Switch. This game is amazing because it basically runs itself and it's super fun for the kids. All you need is 5 poly spots and a cone. If you don't have the cone, no big deal, you can even do it without it. So what you're going to do is you are going to have 5 students start out on the 5 poly spots. I set up a switchboard right here, and you just have to have 4 poly spots set up in a square and then 1 poly spot set up in the center of the square. So 5 children would stand, or 5 students would stand on the 5 poly spots, and any leftover student would stand at the yellow cone. Or if you have an out-of-bounds line that you want them to stand at, you don't even need the cone. So they would have a line of students behind them, and the people on the switchboard, we would have, again, one standing on each. The person in the center is going to put their arms up overhead, and they're going to press their arms down as they yell switch. As soon as they do that, switch, they need to try to run to a poly spot. The other students who are on poly spots need to try to run to a different poly spot, a poly spot that they were not already at. If they can make it there first, then they get to stay on the poly spot. There will be one person who doesn't make it to the poly spot in time, and that person would be out, and they would go to the ends of the line behind the yellow cone. So the next person in line at the yellow cone would then come up, they would become the center star, switch, and they would run to a poly spot. So this game runs itself. If you find that children are getting to the poly spot at the same time, I always tell them rock, paper, scissors solves everything. So just best out of 1, rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins would stay at the poly spot. Super fun game. The kids love it. It's great for recess. It's great for doing during fitness testing. Whatever works for you. Enjoy.